So, picking who wins each division, how these stand and shake out. NFC North, we're gonna start with our division.
With the big guns.
You know, you got 3 Packer fans and a Bears fan here, so we're gonna start off with our division. Ken, you caused quite a stir,
boy,
last week when you said that the Packers would get 12 wins, the Bears would get 11, the Lions would get 9, insinuating that the Lions would be third in the NFC North. You had a week to think about it. How do you see the NFC North playing out officially now?
Like I said last week, I can see my Bears and the Lions flip-flopping, so I am going to say they're going to flip-flop. Bears will win 9.
John Kerry over here.
Okay. Okay, 9 is a little more respectable.
I'm gonna say 9 for my boys.
9 feels right.
Motherfucker said 11.
Yeah.
9 feels right. So you have the Bears.
What's the opposite of standing on business?
Walking away on vacation?
Jesus Christ.
Falling on vacation?
Sitting on PTO?
Sitting on PTO. Sitting on PTO.
So, what's your official order there? So you got Packers.
Packers, Lions, Bears, Vikings.
Tim,
Okay.
how about you?
Wait, running back?
Packers, Lions, Bears, Tigers.
Tigers.
Oh my.
Tiger?
Vikings.
Oh, this nigga here. We have the same.
I mean, shit, the Detroit Tigers might finish ahead of the Vikings in the division.
God damn.
So all 3, I see Eric
that's
also got the same order. The only difference I have is Lions, Packers, Bears, Vikings. I would not be mad if the Packers just outright win the NFC North. It's one of those divisions where I think it's going to be close, like a game or 2 separating the top 3. It's a division, spoiler alert, where I was trying to figure out, does the NFC North get 3 playoff teams?
That's a possibility.
I could see it shaking out that way.
Yeah, I can see that.
See, we was 9-8 and made it last year.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like, because the NFC is weaker than the AFC, just in of itself. So, like, the door is open if you don't have, 10, 11 wins to make it to the playoffs. So I'm like, if the Lions win the North, I got the Packers as a playoff team. It's like, can the Bears sneak in there? It's a possibility. I won't ruin it yet, but it seems like we all are pretty much on the same accord when it comes to how the North is going to shake out. Lions and Packers are top 2. Unless any of y'all think it's like going to be like Packers just dog walk the division.
I won't say dog walk, but I think that Lions last year, I got Packers first because Lions last year, it was their we hear season.
Yep.
But with a we hear season also comes with the following season as they were here. We're going to bring it every time we see them.
We know
season.
you're here now.
Right. So like kind of the same way people
surprises.
play the Chiefs or they play the Ravens and stuff like that. They're like, not saying they don't take every team lightly, but those type of teams get a different type of team.
Right.
Every week they seem to like, hey, we finna knock them off. Everybody think that's them. They the squad. We finna knock them off. So the Lions are going to get, I feel like, their best or a team's best every single time they see somebody now.
Yep. Okay.
They have a 17% chance of winning the Super Bowl. The rest of the division, yeah,
I think they're second in the NFC.
they're third.
Or third.
Third in the league with the highest chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then but the NFC North as a whole, outside of the Lions, got like a 12% chance. The other teams combined.
Oh, really?
Right. So it's like people really are expecting them to really do their thing this year, where I'm thinking, okay, y'all, you caught people by surprise the year before. Last year it was really the coming into my own season.
Yep.
And now this year is going to be the can you deal with everybody bringing their best every Sunday season?
Yeah.
Whereas the Packers was surprise. And I think this year is going to be our coming into our own season.
Are a year behind.
Correct. So it's flip-flopping their season. So that's why I think the Packers will end up in first this year, because now it'd be we just second year in a row, youngest team in the league.
We are. We're actually younger this year
than last year.
We were last year.
But I feel like we're better this year than last year, which is crazy. But I feel like this is going to be the year where we like, no, we actually here, bro. And so that's why I kind of got them flip-flop, because I feel like the Packers are still, they'll get teams with, they might get slept on every now and then, whereas the Lions are like, nah, we know what y'all got, and we know what y'all about. We're going to bring that every year.
My counter to that is I don't think the Packers are sneaking up on anybody after the way they finished last year. A lot of people and teams are aware of what they can do when they firing on all cylinders, especially after what they did in the playoffs against the Cowboys, where everybody was like, oh, okay, so Jordan Love, I got you. And on top of that, too, Jordan Love's highest paid player in the league. Like, I get what you're saying. I'm not all the way disagreeing with it, but I don't think it's as I don't know.
Surprise.
No,
Gotcha.
I don't think it's as much surprise at all.
I have two questions for you. One, were there any surprise or kind of like eye-opening, eyebrow-raising cuts from today for the Packers? Two, with their shift to the 4-3, how have you seen like their development through the preseason, or do you even have enough to go off of from that?
Development in the sense of like them catching on to
as far as like, do you think like, oh, they're gonna take to it like a fish takes to water, or
I definitely
is it
do.
like
I definitely
it's gonna
do.
take a couple weeks to kind of get up to speed?
Nah, because what being in this 4-3 defense, especially the way that Hafley wants to coach it, is that it's going to allow these players to be really aggressive, play really physical, has the balls, and you saw that has the balls. You saw that in the preseason as well. On top of that, and one thing like about the 4-3 is up front. So we've been a lot of push up front with the defensive line for the Packers.
Line been crazy.
Like they've been going, as Tim said, crazy. And part of that is because in the 4-3, you have a singular gap you're attacking. You don't have to think about, okay, if I'm in a 3-4, I got to see which gap's opening up for me, and then I react, and then everybody behind me reacts off of how I'm reacting. So the Packers, Jeff Hafley has kept saying, like, I want everybody to play fast and not think. And that's what you've been seeing already ingrained into this team throughout the preseason. And as for surprising cuts, I thought that Anders Carlson was going to make it.
Oh, really?
Even though he's been very inconsistent. It's not that Joseph was consistently inconsistent. Yeah.
I didn't know he missed that many.
Missed that damn field goal on Sunday.
I didn't know
probably
he missed that many
on Saturday.
Well, I mean, in his first year.
Yeah, in his first year.
A lot of
yeah,
Packer fans
boy.
don't forget, especially in
He's part of the reason why we lost that spot in the 49ers game.
Yeah, part of the reason. Not the only reason.
Right, not the only, but part of it.
But I just thought that given the fact that the end of camp field goal percentages were pretty similar between Joseph and Anders Carlson, I was like, they're going to probably keep the guy who they drafted. And they said, nope.
Because Joseph kind of proven, honestly.
I mean, that, and here's the thing. Joseph is a guy where it's like, if it's a 50-yard field goal, 55, you might be like, maybe not.
Just go for it.
But you trust him 40 and shorter consistently. Now, with Anders Carlson,
he can hit that motherfucker.
He can hit a 55, whatever, but like you don't trust him to be consistent in hitting 40 and under all the time, and that's a problem.
Too many 30 and 20 yarders missed.
So basically, Joseph is accurate, but he doesn't have the leg strength.
Yeah.
Whereas Carlson has the leg strength, but doesn't have that.
Correct.
Yeah. Although on the last preseason game, Joseph hit like a 54-yarder,
but he missed that 34.
No, he didn't miss it. That was Carlson who missed.
No, Carlson. That's what I'm thinking of.
Joseph and him both hit 54, 55-yard field goals on Saturday. It's just that, and then Carlson missed a 34-yarder, which was like, dude, come on.
And when he missed that, I was at the game on Saturday. When he missed that, was like, I'm surprised I didn't see you.
It was like,
are you really?
I'm not. It was 72,000 people there.
I was just going to say,
I'm surprised.
They're going to do
to be fair. So on Friday,
there's like probably only like 6 black people in that stadium. So
our section was. It was a lot of black people in our
I was like,
section.
it's gonna be more than that in the preseason.
It was a lot of black people in there. Like our row, and then there was the row in front of us, and then there was a row in front of them, and the row in front of them. It was black as fuck over. We was that, but I went and got my first Packers jersey. Well, I had the Aaron Rodgers one, but I was kind of sharing that one. I bought my own first jersey. I gotta remember the Rodgers jersey I wore here before.
I mean, how do you share a jersey?
Me and Sam was.
Hold on, wait a second.
Oh, okay, with your wife. Okay.
Yeah, me and the wife was, if she didn't wear it,
too big for her?
No,
like, y'all not the same size.
Here go the craziest part. Her Rodgers jersey was my jersey.
Right. So we were sharing.
So all three of y'all were sharing.
We were sharing.
It was a menage jersey.
We were sharing.
I gave it to her.
She gave it to her, but because of my smaller stature, I was able to fit into the Rodgers jersey. Right?
I thought they were gonna let it slide. I'm like,
no. I was able. My stature isn't that big. I don't got
titties like we do.
Yeah, correct. So y'all go up a size, and I'm there. So I bought my actual first Packers jersey on Friday. So when I went and bought it, when I went to the store, they was like, "Damn, everybody going to the Packer game. I should be going to the Packer game. You like the 10th person today?" I was like, "Oh, that's dope. There's gonna be plenty of motherfuckers I might know there." That's why I'm surprised I didn't see you, Dooch. Because everybody, according to them, was going to the Packer game on Saturday.
It was lit in that
man.
But it was dope. It was fun. But when he missed that, we all was kind of like, get his ass the fuck up out of here.
But I think they're gonna be good this year. I got high hopes in the Packers.
Oh.
As for the Lions, their questions are the same as last year. Defensively, it's in the secondary. Like if they finally solve that riddle,
Menage a Raj.
Oh, we got a title, baby.
Shut up, Sly.
Menage is hilarious.
That's what that jersey has been at this point. That's actually pretty funny.
It's a tradition now. It's in the family.
All right.